Hi there, 8th grade, lesson 34, proportions and ratio word problems. Okay. Objective, to form proportions from equivalent ratios, determine whether relationships are proportionate by testing value pairs for a constant ratio. Find the missing number in a proportion by finding a multiple between the terms of the proportion. Use a ratio table to form and solve proportions. At this point, you can stop and do your power up. I'm going to move on. Proportion is a statement that two ratios are equal. Okay, equivalent ratios reduced to the same ratio. One ratio in a proportion can be expressed as the other by multiplying the term by a constant factor. Nora is paying $12 an hour. Is her pay proportionate to the number of hours she works? So, do you think this would be proportionate? So, now, you gotta think about this. This is $12 for 1 hour. Okay, if she works 2 hours, she's gonna get $24. And then 36 over 3 hours. So, is her pay proportional to the number of hours she works? I would say yeah. Obviously, we just created basically a proportion. Every time it was the same proportion. No matter what, we can simplify it and it'll come back to that proportion. Okay? So yes, this would be proportional. Nelson has a paper route. If he works by himself, the job takes an hour or 60 minutes. If he splits the route with his friend, it takes 30 minutes. If the two friends help, the job takes 20 minutes. Is the amount of time it takes to complete the paper route proportionate to the number of people working? Okay. Now, once again, Nelson can do it in 30 minutes. If he splits the route with a friend, they can do it in 30 minutes. And if the two friends help, the job takes 20 minutes. If two friends help. So, a job that takes 60 minutes for one kid is going to take 30 minutes with two. Okay? Now, the last part is it takes probably, if two friends help, so there's going to be a total of 4 of them, it takes 20 minutes. Okay, now we got to think of how can we make these so we can see if they're proportional. Okay, well, this one is about what, 60 to 1. Okay. And this one is going to be, so a job that took them 60 minutes, if it's proportional, it would be 4 to 1. This one would be 60 minutes, it would be the total time taken, would equal 60 over 1. This one would equal 30. And this one would equal 15 minutes. Well, that's wrong. So basically what this is saying is this person, just one person can do it in 60. If you have two, it still took them 60 minutes, right? So simplify these down. So this would be 15 minutes to do one person's job. This one, let's go back to originally. You get 20 over that, which is going to leave you 5 over 1. Okay. So none of those are proportional. This is 1 over 15, this is 60 over 1, this is 5 over 1. The first one that really gave it away was the last one for me. Okay. Example 3. We have to make these proportional. Okay? So, to get from here to here, I multiply by 3, right? So what we do the top, we must do the bottom. We are going to get 6 over 24. Here, we divide by 3, we divide by 3. So we'd actually have to go backwards and we'd have to multiply this, and we get m equals 15. X equals 24. The ratio of boys to girls in the class is 2 to 4. If there are 12 girls, how many boys are in there? So boys is 3 to 4. Three, 2, 4. And there is 12 girls. Girls being on the bottom. They don't know this one. We multiplied by 3 to get here, right? We're going to multiply by 3, x equals 9, there'd be 9 boys. Okay? Go ahead and do your practice set, or written practice, or, yeah, it's practice set. And so on, and there is your homework.